Hey everybody, CoachJeannaB here. And do you feel stuck? Oh my gosh. If you ever feel stuck and you just can't figure it out, you're spinning your wheels round and round and round and round, and no matter what you do, it's not working. And you don't know why. But it just kind of feels mucky, and maybe it's affecting your happiness, maybe it's affecting your job, your relationships, your life overall, because it's one big circle. It's not compartmentalized. So one part does affect another. So today we're going to explore feeling stuck. And often the things we start exploring when we feel stuck isn't actually the answer. So sometimes we might think it's our house, we might think it's our job, and we might think it's our relationships in our life. You know, we tend to look at all these external things and go, that's why, right? The brain naturally wants to find blame somewhere, and it wants to be right. Though, if you're somebody who's been spinning your wheels and you feel stuck and you don't know what's going on, it may be somewhere you're not looking. So often, when we feel stuck, there's this underlying story that we're living, and it's stuck on repeat, and it's living in our subconscious, whether or not we're even aware of it. Maybe we are, maybe we're not. So today, maybe you'll figure that out, right? Let's hope so. So often, what I find in working with people, and hey, it happened with me, I had these stories that were mostly given to me in my childhood. I was growing up, and somewhere along the line, they became this part of this foundational subconscious, and running and playing out in my life, and stealing my joy and my happiness and my success. And so as we look at this today, the first thing I want to look at is we explore trying to shift and getting out of being stuck is, what's the story? What is that thing that you're telling yourself in the situation? And is it true? Is it really honestly true? Or is it just something that somewhere along the line somebody gave you this story and tried to justify it even, and you picked it up and put it right here and made it yours? And it's time to look at it and really ask yourself, is this your story? Because it doesn't have to define you. You can change it. You get to rewrite it. And here in a moment, I'm going to share a personal story of my own. But let's look at number 2. Instead of beating yourself up, get curious, not critical. Whatever that story is, don't be critical with it. Get curious. Ask yourself, what in this story, what in this stuckness can I learn? Where can I grow? What is this stuckness trying to tell me right now? Because I'm going to tell you, there's wisdom and growth underneath the stuckness. You may have heard there's breakthrough in the breakdowns, and that is no joke. And this is similar. There is growth and there is wisdom in the stuckness. And sometimes in the stuckness, there can be breakdowns and breakthroughs too, and that's okay. So if it makes you uncomfortable, and maybe you're one that typically shut down or runs from the discomfort, that is not what discomfort means. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That is the time to lean in. What is there to learn right now? How can you grow from this space? That's number 2. And let me share that little bit of story. So something that was given to me, gosh, I bet I wasn't even 1 year old the first time I probably heard it and wasn't even conscious of what I was hearing. Because our subconscious, our brain, God, it collects everything. But the story I was given was, you are so ugly, only your mother will ever love you. And without even realizing it through most of my life, I knew it hurt. I carried resentment. I carried anger for these words. But I also was carrying it around, and I took it right here and I was making it my truth. I made it so that I didn't know how to take a compliment. I didn't know how to really let somebody love me. And what I later realized when I myself went through a step 2, that when I got curious, I learned I didn't love myself. I learned that those words came from somebody who hurt themselves. Whether somebody else hurt them, and I bet somebody else did, they never found that healing in that space. And then I got their pain. I don't think it was intentional. And I didn't know what I was doing for oh so long. But once I did lean in and I got curious, I quit telling myself I was ugly and I was not lovable and people were lying to me about the way I looked. Because I didn't see what they saw, and I didn't love the person in the mirror. I didn't think I deserved love because of the story I had taken in. It wasn't until I recognized the story and I was aware of what was given to me, but I also was aware it wasn't true. And I quit making it be my story. And I started to rewrite my story. And that's what number 3 is. Ask yourself, who do I want to be? Ask that powerful question. Who do I want to be right now? Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year, but right now. Because I'm telling you, there is power in the present moment. Don't let it go. One thought that's different can change and begin to get you unstuck. One choice that's different can be the change to start getting you unstuck. One breath that's intentional. Sometimes we go through life and just breathe and we don't even pay attention. What happens if we take a moment? It's not my story, and I can rewrite it. That breath can change everything. and begin to get you unstuck, because you are not broken, you are not lazy, and there is nothing wrong with you, and you are not lost. You are simply on the edge of becoming your next best self. You're on the edge of finding the next and better you. And I'm right here with you. So like, subscribe. I want to hear from you. Make a comment. What are you ready to let go of? What's the story that isn't true, that's time to let go? I am here to walk through it with you, continue to share and give you tips and tricks right here. Join me. Share this with somebody you think needs to hear it, who might just be stuck and on the edge too. And if you feel like you would prefer to have some one-on-one, personalized coaching, a personal thought partner, reach out to me. Book a free discovery call. It is free to book a call and just chat and explore it. I am here for you, no matter what the right path is for you. So thanks for joining me today. Hope you tune back in. CoachJeannaB. Till next time.